Initially, when Star Wars Battlefront 2 was revealed, there was a lot of reasons to be excited, but because of corporate greed and manipulation, this game will go down as a failure in the eyes of consumers and possibly EA's own investors and shareholders. It's important to understand, though, that Star Wars Battlefront 2 is and was Electronic Arts' master plan. They certainly expected uproar and anger, but they just did not think it would backfire so badly that Disney would call them and complain about their monetization scheme as well as the financial impact that has occurred. Now the thing is, what has happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2 has been known for a very long time. I just think no one expected EA to get so sloppy with its implementation. Back in May of this year, EA's CFO Blake Jorgensen revealed that they made about $800 million yearly off of microtransactions that are present in the Ultimate Team feature of EA sports games that includes FIFA and Madden. But Jorgensen also revealed a more sinister plan, saying like Battlefield or Battlefront are Star Wars game, which are very similar in the depth of play, we can possibly add a similar mechanic to that. We spend a lot of time thinking about it, not for tomorrow, but over the next couple of years you're going to see a lot more of that in our portfolio. Since those comments back in May of this year, we have finally gotten to see what exactly he meant, and that was making cards part of the gameplay experience. Besides just Star Wars Battlefront 2, Electronic Arts had tried implementing a gameplay affecting card model and a Need for Speed payback. UFC 3 has came under fire recently, but ultimately went the safe for now route that has worked for FIFA and Madden thus far, which is microtransactions that are only within the Ultimate Team mode, and you can improve your squad of players, or well in this case fighters, via in-game card packs that you can either earn in-game or with hard-earned cash. As I've said before, I have many issues with this system, but ultimately it seems consumers are okay with this for now. If you have not heard, an individual, or well YouTuber, who leaked Battlefield 1 months before it was revealed, along with almost pinpoint details on what would be featured in the game, has leaked what is DICE LA's next Battlefield game, and that will be Battlefield Bad Company 3, taking place in a Vietnam Cold War setting. There has been some confusion on if this is the next Battlefield game, but it appears based on a recent update from this YouTuber, DICE Sweden has their own Battlefield World War II game coming first in 2018. What's interesting about both of these titles being leaked is EA's microtransaction plan that also got leaked, because it's being said that the Cold War Battlefield game is avoiding microtransactions altogether right now because of what has happened with Battlefront 2, while the 2018 World War II Battlefield game will have only cosmetic microtransactions. Another highly anticipated EA game, Anthem, which is supposed to come out later this year, is also apparently making drastic changes to the game's microtransactions. Recently, some inside sources stated aside from the gameplay having issues, the game's microtransactions are being adjusted because of the uproar that has come with Battlefront 2. What this has shown is that EA has seen and learned what it means to overstep. We can assume that EA had plans to make the original Battlefront 2 progression and microtransaction system a normal in all their big games, but now they are forced to backtrack on their plan, which has ultimately failed. So like I've said before, if you enjoy Star Wars Battlefront 2, I'm happy for you. But the reality is, without consumers and other players speaking up, who knows what the game is actually like right now, and maybe in a few months. While Wall Street and the investors may be angry that players got their way, this failure certainly will impact every single EA game moving forward. And that's clear based on some of the recent leaks of the next Battlefield games and Anthem. But this has also established a red line for Electronic Arts. Now they know where they can and can't go with microtransactions. Ultimate Team is safe, and the question will be in a year or two, will EA again try to duplicate their sports games model into their other franchises? Microtransactions may be here to stay, as well as games as a service, but you can only take advantage for so long before there will be a counter reaction. Right now, that is players boycotting Battlefront 2, which is clear with game sales almost being split in half of what they expected. Right now, that is players calling out Electronic Arts for their years and years of getting away with anti-consumer BS. Right now, that is lawmakers investigating EA for predatory practices. Right now, that is actual laws being made that could destroy microtransactions, and right now it's players taking a stand. Finally. The thing is, calling out all of this crap is great and all, but it's nice to see that in the near future there's a chance for change. I love the gaming industry and I love video game developers and artists, but the problem is the individuals that don't play games but run the companies that do make games. Anyway guys, what do you make of the future of microtransactions? Right now it definitely seems like EA is going to be toning it down for a while, but that does not mean that this will stop them from trying to do something like Battlefront 2 once again in the future. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts, but thank you for watching. Make sure to smack that like button if you did enjoy or found any informative value, and consider subscribing for more videos like this, and I'll see you later.